Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, I want to talk about basically how you can get financial freedom in whatever you're doing. And there's loads of ways to do this, but this is what this discussion is going to be about today. This is a live video for anyone watching this on the upload. So what I would like to do is just leave it a few minutes for people to get into the stream so they can get notified by YouTube. And I'm just going to post this in a Facebook group as well so I can get some people in here. I've just said that I'm going live on Instagram as well, so that's all good. Let's have a little look. See if we've got anyone in here yet. Once you do join the feed, guys, just give me a little thumbs up in the comments, or just let me know that you're here. I'm not sure. Can you see that flickering? The lights are flickering, which is pretty weird. Not gonna lie, that's a bit weird. But today, again, I want to talk about financial freedom, because I should have bought the book. Damn it, I haven't got the book. It's in the other room. But I have a book which is by Tony Robbins called Money Master the Game, and there's loads of kind of really good lessons in there to learn, particularly about trading your time for money and things that you're just not taught when you're growing up. And one of the things he says is that you'll never earn your way to freedom. You have to compound your way there. So I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about passive income and compound interest, so that when you do make money, you know what to do with it, so that you can have more money being made by your money, right? So it's like a money machine. Hey Susan, hi, second one in. Mr. Shuriab, the first one. Just joshing on the commute home from London now. Just been going 2 hours. Need to get your ass in gear with this Amazon. Yeah, damn. I'm sorry that you're on the train or the commute or whatever. I still get my updates, my notifications from the Metropolitan line, which is one of the tubes. Like today, like massive delays, and I was just thinking, if I was at work, if I was still working, I would be in those delays, and it would take me 3 hours to get to work, and it would take me 3 hours to get home. And I'm just so glad that I don't have to do that, and that I can work from home, and well, work from anywhere really, as long as I've got an internet connection on my laptop. Jay, hiya. Freedom. What is freedom? It's just I guess freedom for me is the ability to do what you want when you want it, and for different people that's going to mean different things. Some people's freedom, or the definition of freedom, or what it means to them, is going to be vastly different to what it means to me. For me, it's just the ability to earn a living in the way that I want to earn a living, and so that I can do the things that I want to do. I've set up my business, or my businesses, to be passive income focused. So do the work up front and then get paid for it again and again and again and again. A great example for this is that over the weekend, I actually wrote this down just so I could remember it specifically. Over the weekend, I wasn't working over the weekend. I wasn't doing any work. I had scheduled all of my YouTube videos to go, to be posted from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I could go off and do my own thing. Because sometimes you have to have a break. Doing daily YouTube videos is hard, just going to put that out there. But during that time, I didn't do any work other than like a couple of email and messages. I made $800 literally within that time. I think it was all overnight as well, so while I was sleeping. So that's the way. But of course, I had to work for that. I had to do work, which was I think months ago. Some of this work I did was months ago, some was weeks ago. But that's the benefit. That's how I've set up my business, is to pay me while I'm sleeping, to pay me in a very, very passive way. But it's what you do with that money that is important. So I want to very quickly talk to you about, generating wealth for the sake of spending it, or generating wealth for the sake of investing it and to make more wealth. Because that's really going to be the difference between freedom, or having really true freedom, and maybe not having it and have to rely on work to be able to give you income. How do I stay motivated? That is a very good question. I think I had a chat with one of my Mastermind members today, and I said, like, yesterday I was quite demotivated, and so you have up and down days, and sometimes you just need to have perspective, and I think that's really important. Having perspective on life will sometimes motivates you. So for me, staying motivated, I realize when I'm unmotivated, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm very aware of my motivation. So if I'm like, for example, today, that I got to a point where I knew I was not being productive, which is essentially being unmotivated, and I had to take a break. I just went off, made some lunch, had a coffee, and just needed to just think about what I was going to do and how I'm going to spend the rest of the day. What, how am I going to spend my time? And that ability to just understand your own feelings is, I think, massively important to staying motivated. The other way I stay motivated is competition. So I will speak with people that push me on a daily basis, and if I say something to them, if I say I'm going to do something, then I feel like I have to do it, and it motivates me more, and it holds me accountable to actually do the things that I said I'm going to do. And I wrote down some things when this is all about with one of my mastermind members today. We had about nearly a 2-hour call, and I just went through, why we have masterminds, because I just wanted to talk about it with him. And this really sums up a load of things about motivation. So, what do you get? You get solutions and ideas from brainstorming in a group. You get to tap into the experience of others, and there's a few important ones, which is you have an increased confidence that you've made the right decision, and a sense of shared endeavor. Like, there's others out there and you're all working towards the same goal. And ultimately you get accountability, and that's super important. Having accountability motivates me. Having competition motivates me. How many hours do I work a day on your business? At the moment, quite a lot, because I've been creating this Amazon UK course. So I've been working probably quite long hours to get this done. But realistically, I can kind of start work midday-ish. I get messages quite a lot, so if I were to bunch them all together, then it's probably an hour or two of messages, like of emails and stuff like that. And then, I don't know, it depends what's going on. It can be anything from nothing to 12 hours. It can be anything between those two times. I try to switch off after I do my YouTube video in the evening, because that's normally the best time for me to do it, if it's live. Then after that, I normally switch off for the evening. Or I try to switch off for the evening, but I still have messages coming in because of the time differences and stuff like that. So I try to reply to people as quick as possible. But if not, I just reply to people in the morning, and that's normally okay. So a few hours a day is normally what I do. But some days nothing. It doesn't really make a difference. Again, my business isn't. I don't get paid immediately for the work I do, so it doesn't make a massive difference if I don't do any work a certain day. But consistency is the key. This is actually, I want to do a whole video on consistency. I found the hardest thing about entrepreneur life, absolutely the hardest thing, is staying consistent. It's just incredibly hard to stay consistent. And what you've got to remember is that if you have a lapse of that consistency, it costs you way more than if you were to just stay consistent. So it's it's tricky, really, really tricky. Would you consider selling modules from your FBA course for the people on a limited budget, starting out like myself? Yeah, I thought about doing that. I definitely thought about doing that. It's a little bit more work to put in to be able to move them, because then I have to re-upload all the files again, create another kind of account. I could do that. Yeah, I definitely could do that. But what I'm going to do is run it for a bit, see what people respond to best, and then I'll kind of edit some of the videos and maybe add some videos, all that sort of stuff. So really kind of make it polished, because I've had people go through the course already. So even though I finished it kind of last week, I finished it kind of Friday, Monday time. I've had people going through the course for a couple of weeks now, because they've been going through it as I've been uploading it and creating it. So yeah, I might do sections. The only concern I have with that is that I don't believe you can get the whole rounded view from just one section. There's sections in there which you won't find in other courses, that are so important. I've seen so many people fail because they didn't do that certain thing. So it's really, really tricky. It is very tricky, but yeah, I will consider doing that. But I'm not going to do it just yet. If you want financial freedom, drive a trailer truck with dogs inside, one time over the border and make 5 million at least. 5 million can last you a lifetime with profit. Yeah, you are right. 5 million can definitely last you a lifetime with the right financial moves. Uh, that's brilliant. And this is what Tony Robbins goes into. If you want to learn about investing money, get his book, Money Master the Game. It is a long book. It's a hard read. I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy one for you to read, but he goes into some of the real important things that people just need to know, and that people in the financial industry just don't tell you because it's not in their best interest to do it. They want to make all the jargon, they want to make it really complicated for people to invest their money so that they can get the commission from doing so. But actually, if you just learn about the Vanguard 500 fund, like the index fund, or if you learn about, you know, the what's it called, the top 100 ones. Can't remember what the top 100 ones are, but the Vanguard 500 is the list of the top 500 most profitable, or the biggest companies in the world or America, and you can invest in those 500 companies. And obviously, if one of them decides that they go bust, then it's just replaced by another one. So you're betting on the market rather than against it. That's a good way to earn money. Easy one-time job. A little scary, but worth the risk. I would definitely say not worth the risk. Going to jail, definitely not worth the risk for me personally. But yeah, each to their own, I guess. No worries, Jay. Austin, what did you plan on charging for the course? The course is going to be £495. I thought about a higher cost. I thought about a lower cost. But given the content in the course and I guess the lack of being able to get it elsewhere in the UK, then I thought that was reasonable. That's what I would pay for it, and yeah, there's like 81 videos in there, so it's definitely 100% worth it. Like definitely. So I'm really confident that's the right price. How much have you made from affiliate marketing, tennis courses? Thousands. I don't even know anymore. Literally thousands. I have a spreadsheet somewhere, but I don't know. Over 10 grand? I really don't know. I don't know, but it is a lot of money. Affiliate marketing is key, guys. If you don't have any money to start, then get into affiliate marketing. Get into YouTube, personal branding. Learn how to make a website using something like Wix.com or even ClickFunnels if you can afford it, and just get into that space, because the sooner you do it, the quicker you'll get results. The longer you leave it, then the more opportunity you're missing out on. There is never going to be a better time to start a YouTube channel. There's never going to be a better time to do affiliate marketing. There's never going to be a better time to do Amazon, because the sooner you do it, the better it's going to be for you. Affiliate marketing is incredible. It's such a powerful business model, but I really enjoy doing it. Really enjoy it. I'm running a campaign at the moment. It's a totally different campaign than I've ever run, and it's one of like the big campaigns where you have to spend money, like a lot of money, to make it work. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. It'll take maybe another month to get some results, but when I get the results, they should be big, which is good. So I'm going to wait to release more information about that. Is there going to be any discount code with the course when you release it? Nope, no discount codes ever on this. I did them for my ebooks, which is cool. Like, I wasn't too fussed about that. But with this, there'll be no discounts at all. It's worth the money. It really is. So it's actually worth a lot more than that. Like the information that I've put in there not only has cost me a lot of money to learn, because I've taken multiple courses, it's also a lot of time, a lot of experience. I've helped out, I don't know how many, like a lot of people, 40, 50 people with their own Amazon companies, their own businesses. And from that, I've gained a huge amount of experience about what to look out for, what to do, what definitely not to do. And yeah, it's definitely worth the money, guys. Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I've really put a lot of work into it. And you can tell that by the content that's in there. How much do you recommend saving up for your products? In the UK, I would honestly recommend about £1,500. It doesn't all have to go on your product. Some of that will go on services that you need, like getting your back-end keywords done, getting pictures, like professional pictures taken, maybe ordering a sample. So you don't have to spend all of it on the product, but I would definitely kind of budget about £1,500 for it. It depends on, at the end of the day, it depends on your goal. it depends on what your goal is. And if you want to make 10k a month, then you need to spend more than £1,500. If you want to make 500 a month, then yeah, you can actually only spend £500, £750. So it really depends on your goal of what you're looking to achieve. I would say for the first product, then go with something a little bit lower cost, just to test the waters, and so you can get experience with selling. From that, you'll learn a lot about it. Just by doing it, you'll learn a huge amount about it, and then you can take the profits from that, and you can either do reorders, you can either order more products, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I would say in the UK about £1,500 is a good amount to get started. You could do it for less though. You can do it for more. I wouldn't say do it for too much more though, because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Shall I buy a full version of Jungle Scout or light version? Yeah, so you want the light Chrome extension and the startup web app. So the startup web app to find the products, and the light Chrome extension to analyze all the products. My girlfriend needs to get in the house. What's good, Johnny? Hello, Roy. Any tips on how to get views and subs on YouTube channel? So the best thing to do is for views and subs on YouTube channels is to make sure you understand about YouTube SEO. So that is your keywords, that's your descriptions and your titles, because yeah, come to life. That's cool.
Cats in.
Cats are in, yeah. Yeah, so work on those. Understand what that is, because the majority of your views are going to come from related videos. So you know the little sidebar that you see, or if you're on mobile down below, most of your views are going to come from there. So you want to be able to get seen on other people's videos, and that comes through your keywords, comes through your description, your titles, even what your picture is called, your thumbnail is called, like the actual file name. It all makes a big difference. Hope that helps. Right, just last question, guys, and then I'm going to go. Have 1,000 for product and 250 for Jungle Scout web Chrome extension. Do you think I'll be all right on that budget? In pounds, yes, I believe so. Dollars, if you're going for the US market, then yes, you can. You need to look for a product between 10, if it's in pounds, 10 and 15 pounds. If it's in dollars, up to about $20. But yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, just again, it's all relative to the goal that you're looking to achieve. It's all relative to the goal. But if you have a budget, then that's good, because you have something to work towards, rather than if you didn't have a budget, then you wouldn't really know what to look for exactly. Right, guys, so I'm going to be going. I've got some bits to do. I've got some things to finish on the course. But if you do want early access to the course, if you see the first link in my description is a sign up for the waiting list. Now, I'm going to be emailing everyone, first of all, at the end of this evening, to let them know exactly when it's going to be released. And I will also send them another email on the course release, the actual minute it is released, and I'll be doing giveaways and like loads of stuff for the people that essentially get in there first. But check out that waiting list if you do want to get this course and you want to get all the extras that I'm going to be doing with it. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it should be pretty good. Thank you for seeing this video. Subscribe, like it, and enjoy yourselves. Bye bye.